Alright, so I am walking to the store, the same area that my school is located. So right now I'm in one of the little alleyways. There's a bunch of little restaurants, some shops. They're on both sides. It's kind of quiet now. A lot of people are in work, but usually around lunchtime or early in the morning, you'll see a lot of people out here. A lot of bikes. It's a lot faster and cheaper to travel by bike than it is to have your own vehicle here in Shenzhen. So by traveling by bike or taxi or metro are the most convenient ways for people to get around here. But walking is definitely the easiest and the cheapest. You can walk just about anywhere. Also, as you can see, that there are a lot of children. So right now it's about 1 o'clock. And children are usually out of school pretty early because when they have homework, they have a few hours of homework. Usually it's 3 to 4, depending on the age. 3 to 4 hours of homework, depending on the age. So they get out early so that they have time to do that homework. So now I'm approaching one of the main roads. This is the same road that my school is located on. But before we head down that direction, I'm just going to stop right here and show you that this is a mountain that I see every day walking to and from work. There's a lot of hiking around here in this part of the city. This part of the city is Yantian, which is a district here in Shenzhen. Shenzhen holds about 12 million people live in this city, but the city, it will take me about an hour by metro to travel from one end to the other. So it's a pretty large city, and that's why they can fit so many people here in the city. So all these men here in yellow that are on bikes, they are delivery men. So they are delivering food to people for lunch. So a lot of people eat out here in China because it's pretty cheap to eat out. I can probably spend about 7 RMB on a meal, which is only like 2 to 3 United States dollars. And then these people here in orange, they are cleaning the streets. They're always out sweeping, taking out the trash. They do all kinds of things to help keep the city clean. So one thing that I still haven't gotten used to traveling in China is it's almost like a game of chicken when you're trying to cross the road. You just have to go and hope that the cars stop. Alright, so up ahead, this building right here, that's where my school is located. So they've got a bank, all kinds of restaurants around here. You probably can see it, the Golden Arches. There is a McDonald's very, very close to my school. But there are so many restaurants, lots of little places to buy food. There's a place right up here that sells lots of like pastry kind of things. Some pastries. Alright, so that's where I'm going, heading into the store. Alright, so this is where I have to go if I want to buy groceries or really anything. It's like a mini market basket. It's kind of what it's like. So they've got all kinds of stores. So like technology centers, jewelry. Oh, speaking of technology, Shenzhen is basically the technology capital of the world. So if anything breaks or I need to buy something, I am in the right city, in the right part of the world to get that done. So we're heading up to the second floor of this mall, which is where the supermarket is. So I will show you a little bit of what a Chinese supermarket looks like. All right, so it's very, very different than back home. All right, let's go to the fun stuff. So, when I first came here, I just wanted to buy some chicken to make in my apartment. So I headed over here to the meats area. So, lots and lots of dumplings. Alright, so the meat is hidden in the far back of the store, and I'm very glad for it. You will see why. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is the fish. If you want to buy fish. Alright, so this is how you buy meat. It hangs on a hook. And then over here is the chicken. As you can see, the heads are still attached. So that immediately made me say no thank you to buying chicken. And then more seafood. You can buy it live. So this is all live fish. You can buy them live. Basically go fishing in the store to buy the fish that you would like to have for dinner. Or you can scoop them out like this lady is doing. You get a net and you scoop them out. See? Sometimes they fall. So buying food in China is very different than going over to a market basket back home. So that's what I wanted to show you about the stores, the supermarkets here in China. If you have any other questions about what it's like to buy food here in China, just let me know and I will write a post or take a video of how it's done. So I'm off to go buy some comfort foods like cookies. I just really want cookies. And I need to buy a broom for my apartment so that I can clean. So, real quick, I'll just show you some of the chips. So you've got like the American classic flavor. Grilled squid. Pure spicy. Roasted chicken wing. Cucumber flavor. Mexican tomato chicken. Italian red meat. Lime. I think that's all of them. So it's very, very different, the Lay's chips. Alright, let's see what else. So this is one of the smaller supermarkets, so there's not a whole lot here that I would necessarily buy for myself. I just want the cookies. Down there. Alright, we're gonna cut through. It's also very weird. Everything here is obviously in Chinese, all the announcements and everything, so I've kind of learned to just block them out. So this is the good stuff. Cookies. So if you look, 690 kwai or 690 RMB. They've got the big packs of cookies. These are my favorite. These M&M Chips Ahoy cookies, 1450 RMB. Or I could get a little one for 550 RMB. see if I can figure out how many cookies are in here. So these are my favorite cookies here. Chips Ahoy. They're just delicious. So I think I'm gonna get the big pack of these. These ones look like s'mores. It's also a guessing game where you don't really know. Oh, maybe those are nuts. You don't really know what anything is because it's all written in Chinese. And then this must be a New Year's special. Ooh, they're $13.80? I might get those. It's a bigger bag. It's definitely a gamble when you have no idea what you're actually buying. All right, we'll go with the big one. Look like just regular chocolate chip. All right. Now I'm off to the boring sections. So thank you for watching. And yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know.